Hi everyone, my name is Anthony, founder of Questions and Reason. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in the AS segment, sharing your stories around careers and businesses. Your story is very important. It might touch a life of a kid who's in a war zone, somewhere maybe in Ethiopia, South Sudan, or Ukraine, who knows, and they actually get the education in the middle of conflict, or somebody who's stuck in a bad background, don't have advantages, but they're inspired to do something about their lives and so much more. So thank you so much to those guys. That's why we do it. We want to reach out to the disadvantaged, those people who feel like they don't have opportunities, those people who feel like life is not fair, they didn't have the chance that they need to get. So yeah, we see the state of education in the country is not that exciting, but instead of complaining, we want to build more of like an alternative to where people can find quality education, tips about how to start their business, how to build it. I mean, different sectors, how they work, especially in the context of South Africa, because we do get this kind of videos, but you'll find that it only works in the USA. I mean, there was a reason why Elon Musk left the country, because maybe what he wanted to do at the time couldn't fit into South Africa. But we have the talent, we just don't have the vehicle to take us there. So if we can build that vehicle, that will be awesome. How do we start doing this? So I mean, you are a professional, you're a business person, and you know of a kid who's in school, or a kid who's not in school. Take that kid, coach that kid. Show them how business is done. Show them how you do your career. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Give them a skill, give them advice. In that way, we won't be sitting around complaining about the government, what the government isn't doing. If you are taking a train to work, for example, and the train is always stuck, it's always late, you are always late at work, we need an environment where the people inside the train are the ones who are thinking out of the box, who are thinking of ideas. Wait, we have this problem. We are always late at work, and the bosses will never understand the fact that you are always late. So what do? Then inside that train, when you are stuck, instead of panicking, what do? You sit down, you come up with a solution, you come up with an innovative idea, you push it to until it works, until you solve the problem that you have been facing. In that way, we have a better country. We cannot always be waiting for politicians to come and help us out. I mean, we have seen the level of corruption that our politicians are in. They steal from us without a conscience. But this is not a political video. I just wanted to showcase that. But where they can help, they will find us working. Let them find us working. Let them find us doing something innovative. Let them find us solving our own issue. We are having food security issue. What do we do about it? I mean, human beings have been securing their own food since the beginning of time. Why now do we have to wait for a government to secure our own food? So when you find yourself stuck in a situation, gather the guys around that situation let us think about how do we get up out of it. And then if it works, if that model works, then we scale it. We were able to help one person. How do we help two? How do we help four? How do we help eight? So I believe that we have brilliance, we have huge talent. And once we start to have these kinds of conversations, I promise you, we'll go further. Our problem is not resources. Our problem is not money. Our problem is the fact that we cannot work together. It's the fact that when somebody comes up with an idea, somebody wants to steal it from that person. That is the problem that we are having. And that limits us into sharing ideas, into working together, into brainstorming, because somebody thinks that in order for them to succeed, they can only succeed alone, or they can only succeed by manipulating the next person. So yeah, that's just my short message for today. I mean, be productive, go out there, build yourself. Don't wait for finances to school yourself. Look for somebody who can give you the technical skill. And once you make the money doing your technical skills, take yourself to school, upskill, learn something new. Be in a different environment, in an environment that challenges you, and you will find that the more you grow, the better it is for everybody, because it's gonna help me when you are solving problems that I might run into in the future. Because you already solved it, I can see the model. There's already a model that works. I can just take it from you and then maybe better it, and somebody after me will take it to the next level. How do I feel about AI? People are crying about AI's automation is going to take our jobs. We need jobs to be automated. Let me qualify what I'm saying. Once we have automated jobs, we can have so much time to be more creative, to come up with new things. I mean, there's so much to do, and because of that, we find ourselves stuck in a job, stuck in a business our whole life until we die. But when we have automation, we can give computers to do the work that is routine, the work that doesn't benefit us. I mean, it does benefit us, but it just takes our time and our ability to be innovative, to be more creative. So the more jobs can be automated, the better it is for the whole society, provided the automation is not a monopoly, because that's when we'll have a problem. If somehow we can automate our own daily task, every single person have a form of automation, automating their jobs, then we'll have more time to be more creative, to take a day off. I mean, I personally work day, night. Sometimes I even crash. I mean, I can go the whole 24 hours sleeping because I haven't slept in a while. That is not healthy, but because I find myself in a position of disadvantage, I have to keep working. So what am I saying? I'm saying that I need a system that will do all the tasks that I'm doing that are boring, that are routine, that are not challenging me. And then once the computer is done with, or when the computer is doing those things, I can come up with a new idea, and work on a new idea while I benefit from what the computer is doing on my behalf. I've seen the power of automation, and I hope I can convince other people otherwise, because it will definitely get worse for people who don't want to always be learning. If you still want to live with the education that you had 10 years ago, then you're going to have a problem. But if you're constantly learning, and which is something that I actually advise people to do, then we are going somewhere. So always be learning, so that you can ride the wave of automation. It is always the guys with the big tech that are always winning. You can look throughout throughout history. Shaka came up with a new way of fighting. That is why he was able to conquer all the tribes. I don't want to name them because people I feel like people are actually ashamed of that history somehow. So I'm not going to name that lands, but you know the history. So Shaka Zulu was able to be innovative, to say, why are we doing it like this? Why not change it? So it is always the guy with the tech. Now somebody comes with a gun, a new tech, then they're able to win the wars with little people. So if we can focus on AI innovation and then we work on creative tasks, then we'll win a million times more than somebody in the 90s did. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. We're gonna be having elders, we're gonna be having clan names for sure. We want to tackle the history, the black history of Africa. So yeah, I hope to do more when I get time, of course, because I still have to work and feed my family. But this, I promise, we'll keep on doing. However, even if we upload one video a week or one video in 2 months, it doesn't matter. It will keep on going. Thank you so much. Subscribe to Questions and Reason, and if you want to share your story on a year, contact me. I mean, just Google Manaka Anthony Raphasha. I should pop out somewhere in the socials, and if you want to be in touch or want to work together, I want to work together. I want us to think together. But let's stop these things of stealing each other's ideas, stealing each other's innovation. All right. Thank you so much.